Hi friends, welcome to Champion Series CDCS preparation. Here, Champion Series is basically for complete preparation of CAIIB, starting from numericals to objective questions to theory. So follow our videos till end. Presently we are going on chapter by chapter and the difficult topics in that as well as the objective questions. Today we are in the correlation and regression, ABM module B, okay, correlation and regression. Here we'll be solving one important case study on correlation and regression. Remember, you'll get this case study for 5 marks. Definitely. There is no paper where you don't get this case study of correlation and regression for 5 marks. And remember, the case study which I'll be taking, it will be basically 2 case studies. In exam you won't get it combined. Okay, you will get separate 5 marks case study for correlation, separate 5 marks case study for regression. Okay, so follow this video till end. Okay, firstly download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. Also join Officers Adda 24/7 channel on YouTube. Press the bell icon also. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned, right? Because that's what education means. Whenever we learn something and we forget it, then whatever remains is basically useful for you in life, isn't it? Now remember, these two offers are going on. New age revolution of banker selection, CAIIB Prime Pack and JAIIB Prime Pack. So go for these offers. These are test series, 1500 questions and JAIIB 550 plus total tests. All the 3 subjects are covered over here. Okay, so definitely grab this opportunity. Use this code Y432 and you'll get a discount of 22%. This is offer number 1. Second offer is Eid Mubarak offer only for today. 80% off on all the JAIIB CAIIB products. Okay, I'll show you how to get this offer. Okay, so let's start with the topic correlation and regression. Firstly, tell me what is correlation and what is regression. Correlation is a statistical technique that can show whether and how strongly pairs of variables are related. Always remember, correlation is between two things only. Means that it can be with many things, means many elements, but one at a time we compare only 2 elements because the graph is plotted for correlation. Okay, so is a statistical technique that can show whether and how strongly pairs of variables are related. We generally compare these 2 variables only. For example, height and weight are related. Taller people tend to have heavier than tend to be heavier than the shorter people. Means generally height and weight. If you find the height of certain person is heavier, means bigger, then generally the weight seems to be bigger. It's not always, but general tendency. Okay. In correlation and regression, we always check the tendencies. Okay, we don't check the exact one-to-one figure. Okay, regression is a statistical measure used in finance, investing and other disciplines that attempts to determine the strength of the relationship between one dependent variable and a series of changing variables. Means one dependent variable usually denoted by y and series of other changing variables, mean independent ones. Means what? Suppose if I want hours, number of hours and salary, or wages, number of hours and wages. So wages will always be dependent variable and number of hours worked will always be independent variable, right? So as the independent variable goes on changing, number of hours goes on changing, the wages will also go on changing. So this is what a regression tests. It determines the strength of the relationship. For determining the strength, how do we determine? For determining the strength, always remember we have a coefficient of correlation that's called as R, and that R is used in this both the correlation as well as in the regression. In regression, actually we have a line y equals to a plus bx. Okay, there we find a and b. We'll see it immediately now. Okay, so got this point. What is correlation? Correlation, how strongly the pairs are related. Okay, and a regression attempts to determine the strength of relationship between dependent variable and independent. A regression and correlation analysis show us how to determine both the nature and strength of the relationship between 2 variables. Now this gives you the clear picture. Okay, nature of the relationship means if x is moving upwards, how is y moving? Is y moving upwards only or is y moving downwards? That is nature, direct proportion or indirect proportion, right? Do you remember anything regarding the bonds? In bonds we have that market rate and market price moving in opposite direction always, right? Strength means coefficient of correlation, R. Okay, so this R gives you the strength of, means how strongly they are related. If R is nearer to 1, we'll see that in the problems also. If R is nearer to 1, it means that it is a direct proportion. If x moves by 1 unit, y will also move by 1 unit. Let's move to the case study. For the following data, find the best fitting line. Compute the standard error of estimate and find the approximate prediction interval for the dependent variable y when x equals to 45 with 95% confidence level. Now remember, these all ABC, all of them you won't get in the exam in single case study. In single case study, A is generally for one case study. Only y equals to a plus bx. This is known as a regression line. This is what we have to find always. Okay. So regression line. Second, compute the standard error of estimate. And before regression line in exam, they always ask you R, coefficient of correlation R. Okay. So I'll show you each one. Firstly, how to identify whether this is a correlation problem or it's a time series problem or it's a sampling distribution problem. Okay. So in correlation and regression always understand x and y both move independently. Independently means both can move, somebody can move 50 to 48 up, downward, then again upwards. It is uneven. Movement of x is uneven. You can't guarantee the movement of x and also y. Whereas in other problems such as time series, x moves very in a linear fashion. X will move by 1 month, 1 day, 1 week. It is a standard movement, okay, in time series. So that way you can differentiate between time series and correlation and regression. Okay. So now let's move on to the problem. Okay. Find the best fitting line, and these are the points given. Again, one more point in exam. In exam, how many points are there? 7. Right? 3 plus 4, 7. In exam, you won't be getting 7 points. Okay. In exam, they'll ask you only 4 to 5, max to max 5, because they don't want to test your calculations. They want to test whether you have understood the logic, isn't it? That's the important part. So x and y. Now I'll give you some few thumb rules for solving the correlation case study. Always first thumb rule is draw the table. Which table? This is the table. See this. Plot it column wise, x, y. Then draw x square, then draw y square, then draw xy. X square, y square, xy. Never forget this rule. First step for solving correlation problem is always x, y, x square, y square, xy. Everybody has understood? Type yes. Type yes if you have understood that we have to follow this first step. Type yes, then only I'll go ahead. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Now, okay. Now x will write all the given figures of x over here. We'll write all the given figures of y over here. Then x square. Do the squares of x. All these squares. 56 square, 3136. 50 square, 2500. 48 square, 2304. Remaining all. Similarly, x square over here. Then y square. 45 square, 2025. 40.4 square, 1632.16. See here, you have a calci. You can do it yourself. Everybody try it. I'll wait for 5 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds. At least you try for 1 or 2 examples. Try 48 square and try 38.5 square. Has everyone got this x square and y square and xy also? Try xy also. Has everyone got this 2304, 1482.25 and 1848? Has everyone got all the 3 figures for 48? Try it once. Okay? Yes. Now everybody is typing. Yeah. Type it. Yeah. So once you have got one, others are similar in a similar fashion. So once you have found out all that x, y, x square, y square and xy, find the total. In total, do the addition of all these. All the additions, all of them. Okay. Once you do the addition, next is what? Immediately find the average. Average means what? the total divided by number of elements. How many elements are there? 7. So 333 divided by 7 and you get 47.57. Similarly over here 269.9 divided by 7, 38.56. Similarly x square upon n, 2312.71, y square upon n, 1513.45, and xy upon n, 1870.67. Now you'll ask me, why did we find all this total and total upon n? I'll tell you. Firstly, have you understood completing this, how to complete this table? Table is required. Without this table you can't solve a case study on correlation and regression. This table is a must. Okay, so everybody's got it. Type yes. Okay, yes, 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 yeah. So now I'll ask you one question. Total of x divided by n, what is that? This called as mean of x. X bar we can call this. Okay, similarly this can be called as y bar, mean of y, right? This will be called as summation x square upon n. Now why am I saying this, all these things? Because now look at the next slide. Now I'll tell you what the case studies are. The case study, first case study is up to this part. One sec, I'll show you. I'll mark it with different color over here. Yeah, the first case study is always up to this part. Second case study is from here to below. There are two case studies over here, remember. Okay, got this point everyone? Yeah, so there are two case studies. First part is only this for 5 marks. Second part is from here to here for 5 marks. Okay, so in exam you won't be asked all the 3 questions combined over here. Okay, so let's move on. First step is done. Tables, everything, everyone has completed this table. X, y, x square, y square, x square. Everyone has completed this, right? Let's move on. Second thumb rule. Find the variances of all. Variances of all. Variance of x, variance of y, and variance of xy. But we call this variance of xy as covariance. But logically remember, find the variances of all. Okay. First step table, second is variance. Okay, so variance means what? Summation x square upon n minus x bar square, mean of x square, right? So variance of x, again I'll repeat, summation x square upon n minus x bar square. Everyone has got this formula, write it down. Summation x square upon n minus x bar square. Now both the values you have. Summation x square upon n, we have found out over here. See this x square upon n, this is what we have found out, 2312.71. So 2312.71 minus x bar is what? This is x bar, 47.57. Square of that, right? So square of that, do it on the calci. Everyone should do this on the calci. 2312 minus 47.57 square. What answer do you get? Do you get this answer? 49.67. Everyone, roughly you will be getting it 50. That's okay. Even if you get it 50, it's okay. Got this point? Everyone type yes if you have got this answer for variance of x. Yeah. Everyone type yes. Yes, yes, yes. Once you have found out variance, immediately find the standard deviation. What is the formula for standard deviation? Standard deviation is always square root of variance. Square root of variance. So 49.67 up square root of that is 7 point something, right? So now we have found out variance of x and standard deviation of x. Similarly for others, variance of y, summation y square upon n minus y bar square. Both the figures you are having it. Say this, summation y square upon n, this one 1513 minus y bar square. Y bar means what? This is the average of y. So 38.56, right? So do it everyone now. 1513.45 minus 38.56 square. Everyone do it. Are you getting this answer? 26.79. At least I must get the answers from 5 guys. Whether you have got this answer, type yes if you have got the answer. Everyone type yes. Summation y square upon n, that is this figure, 1513 minus 38.56 square. What is the answer you are getting? Are you getting this answer of 26.79 or 27 roughly? 27 you can get it. Okay. So once you have got this as 27, find the standard deviation. Standard deviation, again the square root of variance. So 27 square root of that, it is 5 point something, 5.17. So now we have got the standard deviation also. Now here we are in the second step. First step was table, second step is variance. Now we have found out two variances. Now find out third variance, that is covariance. Covariance is always of x and y. Why do we call this covariance and why do we call this variance? Because this variance is of y, variance is of x, and here you are solving it for x and y combined. So that's why co means co-buddy, we call it, right? Co-buddy, same logic over here. So we call it covariance of xy, but formula is the same. See here, y square upon n, summation y square upon n. Similarly over here, because we are finding it for xy, instead of y we'll take it xy. Degree should be 2. Summation xy upon n minus, here it was what? Y bar square. So here it is x bar dot y bar, multiplication, x bar into y bar, right? Now we have both the figures. Summation xy upon n, do we have it? Yeah, see this, summation xy over here upon n, 1870. Again everyone should try with your calci. Try with your calci, 1870 minus x bar dot y bar, 47.57 into 38.56. See this. This is x bar, this is y bar, right? So 1870.67 minus 47.57 into 38.56. Everyone should get this answer. Everyone type yes if you have got the answer. Type yes, everyone. Everyone must type this answer. Correct? Yes. You guys are typing. Only 5 to 6 guys have typed yes. What are others doing? Use your calci. In exam, I won't be there. Nobody will be there to help you. You have to do it on your own. That's why practice is very much important. Okay. So 36.45. Everyone has got it. Yeah, almost many of them have typed yes. So now we have got covariance. So now will you find standard deviation? No, there is no standard deviation for xy. But we have something else that is called as R, coefficient of correlation. So remember, there are 6 elements, 3 of variance and 2 of standard deviation and 1 is of R. Okay. So coefficient of correlation R, that is covariance of xy, this one, upon psi x psi y, standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. See here, R equals to covariance of xy upon psi x into psi y. Psi x means standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y. Now covariance of xy, are you having the figure? 36.45. You are having it. Do it on the calci again. Again, see here, why am I telling you always to try on the calci? Because in exam you will be the one who will be answering, not me, not anyone else. Okay. So 36.45 upon 7 into 5 or 7 into 5.17, anything. Okay. So it is what? Roughly 0.99 or roughly 1. Okay. Roughly it is coming out to be 1. So one case study is over up to R. Roughly it is coming out to be 1. So what does it mean? R equals to plus 1. It means what? This is basically the slope. If x moves by 1 unit, y will also move by 1 unit in the same direction because it is plus. If this would have been minus, then if x was moving up, y would have moved down. But here it is positive, so x and y are moving in the same direction, and because it is 1, x and y are moving in the same proportion also. Okay. So this is case study number 1. Here you get 5 marks, all these things. Okay. 1 mark for this, 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for this, and roughly 1 over here. Or they'll settle it somewhere for the 5 marks. Okay. But remember this. Got this point, everyone? Now we'll move on to the next part of that case study. That is y equals to a plus bx. Now we start with the regression part. Here up to here it was correlation part. Now regression part is y equals to a plus bx. This is the equation of the line, regression line. So what is the target? We have to find b and a. This is the target. So what is the formula for b? See here. Formula for B is same of that of R, roughly same, not exactly the same. What is the formula for R? Covariance of xy upon psi x psi y. Okay. So what is the formula for B? Covariance of xy upon psi x square, or you can call this as variance. So covariance of xy upon variance of x. Standard deviation square is variance. So covariance of xy upon variance of x. This is the formula for B. Always remember this. Okay. So formula for B, everyone has got it. Type yes if you have understood this formula for B. Covariance of xy, everyone, covariance of xy upon variance of x. You will always get confused in exam whether it's variance of x or variance of y. So remember, B is near x, so put x only, variance of x. Okay. Everyone has got this. Type yes, 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 yes. You are typing. Okay. So now we have got B, 0.733. 0.733. Everyone has got this 0.733. Now find A. How to find A? See here. Y equals to A plus Bx. Now you have got B. You also know x bar and y bar. So if you input the value of x bar, B and y bar, you will get the answer for A. So what is A? A means, see this, mean of y means y bar minus B into x bar. See this, B into x I will take on this side. See this, I have marked it over here. Take on this side. So A becomes y minus bx. Y, okay. So I will input the value of y bar, B and x bar. I know, do I know the value of y bar? Yes. See this is y bar 38.56 minus B I know 0.733, right? And mean of x I know 47.57, right? So I've got the value of A also now. A equals to y bar minus B into x bar. Has everyone got this value? 3.64. Everyone should get the answer. Okay. So if you have got the answer, it means your regression line is solved. Y equals to, what is A? 3.64 plus what is B? 0.73 into x. This is the value of the regression line, right? So your first part of the second case study is over. Now we have to find the standard error. Why standard error? Because what is the question? 95% confidence. Okay. And for using this confidence interval, we always have to find the standard error. How to find out the standard error? Standard error formula is square root of, take this same equation, y square minus ay minus bxy. Just multiply everything with y. You get y square, take everything on left hand side. So it becomes y square minus ay minus bx, right? Put the same value over here. Y square minus ay minus bxy, right? Here multiply with y, so it becomes bxy. And put the summation for everything. And the whole upon n minus 2. Never forget this n minus 2. Never forget. See here, you write these formulae in front of your desk where you sit at home for studies or in the bank. Write these formulas for standard error, B and R. Write these formulas wherever you can. Okay. So standard error, now you have got y square. Do I have summation y square? Yes, I am having it. Say this summation y square 10594. Not this one, because this is upon n. 10594. So I've got this minus a into summation y. A, do I know a? Yes, I found out this a 3.64. Do I know summation y? Yes, I know summation y 269.9. Right? So summation y I know, minus b. Do I know b? Yes, 0.73. Do I know summation xy? Yes, I know 13094, right? I know this summation. So just put the values. Do I know n? Yes, that is 7. So 7 minus 2. Put the values, find the answer and square root of that. Square root, never forget the square root, okay? So you get the standard error as 0.2199 or roughly 0.22, you can call this. 0.22, okay? Now once you have got the standard error, what we have to do is, here, what part of your problem is solved? A is solved and B is solved. Now we have to find C. That is easy. C is very easy. Why? See this. When x equals to 44, We have to find y, but we know the equation. Y equals to 3.64 plus 0.73 into x is what? 44. Put the value and you get 35.93. So this is the value of y. Okay, but what is asked to us? With 95% confidence. See here, this is the exact answer of y. We have two answers always, point estimate and interval estimate. So we have got this point estimate. Now we want the interval estimate. To find the interval estimate, we have to get this 95% confidence. What is the rule for 95%? 2 into standard error. See here, remember the rule 68, 95, 99. I have taught it in various videos. Kindly follow those videos also. 68, 95, 99 rule. What is 68? 1 psi. What is 95? 2 psi. What is 99? 3 psi. Psi means standard error. So with 95% confidence, I'll have to get the 2 standard errors. So standard error is what? See this, I've just now got it 0.22 roughly. Okay. So 2 into 0.22. 2 into 0.22. So it comes to 0.43 or 0.44. Right? 0.44. Now I've got 2 standard errors. So what have I to do? Plus or minus. So y equals to 35.93 plus 0.44 and y equals to 35.93 minus 0.44. Do the same thing. So 35.93. So if you add that, you will get 36.38, and if you subtract that, you will get 35.49. Subtract 0.43 from 0.93, you will get 35.5 roughly. Okay. Similarly 36.38 over here. So now you got this point. What is the answer? 35.38 or 49, something is here. It depends on the calculations. If your calculations, you must roughly get this answer. 35.5 and 35.38. This is the lower end, this is the upper end. Okay. So this is the end of the case study. Remember, there are 2 case studies involved over here. One is up to R. Second is from here to this standard deviation, the standard error and the interval estimate. Okay. So that was the purpose for today's lecture. I would suggest you go for this again, follow this video, and also I would suggest go tell your friends for this JAIIB preparation, 2022 preparation. You all have passed JAIIB, but you must tell your friends also, penetrate among themselves. Bilingual and English medium, both the batches are going on. All the 3 subjects, okay? 80% discount, use this code Y432, okay? So how to use this discount? I'll tell you. See this. This is what every student complains. I don't know, means it's so easy. Go to Adda 24/7 here. I'll show you. Now I'll show you live. Go to Adda 24/7, adda247.com. Type it. You'll get all these things, right? You have got it over here. So type now JAIIB, CAIIB. See this. On the front page itself, you are getting banking and insurance, JAIIB, CAIIB, SSC. So JAIIB, CAIIB. Click on that. Now you go for the CAIIB batch. I'll just show you one example. You can go for anything. Okay. I'll just show you one example. So that is CAIIB. Okay. Once you type on CAIIB, you see all the batches over here. Okay. Click on the batch with my face. Okay. This. Now you'll see the details of the batch going on. All the details. Whatever I've told you, it's started from March. This batch has already started from March. Okay. We are now in BFM. Join fast, because only 1 day of BFM has passed. Okay. So join as fast as you can. So look at these fees, 17,999. So you'll say it's high. View offers. Look at the offers. What is the code which I told you? Y432. Everyone type the code in the comment section. Everyone type the code in the comment section. Okay. Type it fast. You must remember this code, because this is your key to success. Apply. Once you apply, see what is the off you are getting. 17,999 minus 14.399 means 14,400 roughly subtracted. So roughly it is 3,599.80, roughly 3,600 to be means on the rough average. So 3,600 you are getting it, and ABM, BFM, retail, all the 3 subjects. Once you clear this CAIIB, 3,600 will be required in how many months? 3 months, right? And after these 3 months, what will happen? Everything which you get is yours. So why are you wasting your time? This is your investment for life. It's not an investment for CAIIB. It's an investment for life. Okay. So I'll see you again tomorrow with another topic, as well as importantly, see you in the live classes. Always here, I'm again telling you, Macmillan, this BFM is the toughest topic in CIIB. You have 12 case studies. Join as fast as you can. So bye from my side.